Here at TechRadar we like to use Geekbench 3 to compare phones fairly, and to give us a picture of what a handset is capable of achieving. The Xiaomi didn't trump to victory here, and again I think that's a RAM issue. It returned a single-core score of 1470 and a multi-core score of 3093. For comparison, I ran the same tests on an LG G5, which has the same processor but 4GB of RAM, and got a single-core result of 2296 and a multi-core score of 5277. Now, I like to run benchmarks as much as the next person, but I also want to know how a phone performs in the real world, and the Xiaomi does brilliantly when it comes to all the usual things you're going to be doing with your handset. Apps launch quickly enough, a short pause is inevitable when an app isn't already running in the background, but I certainly didn't feel like I was waiting for the phone. Xiaomi Mi5 review. Games are a pleasure to play. I tend to play Pocket Mortys a lot when I'm testing devices, and that's not a hugely demanding game, but games that use 3D graphics won't suffer on the Mi5, because it's powered by the Snapdragon 820 and has the Adreno 530 GPU pushing things along. To truly test its graphical grunt I fired up Pro Racing 3, not because it's the latest and greatest game, but because I've played it loads and know what to expect from it. Again, no complaints here, I didn't see any frame drops or general stuttering, and the graphics look, as they should, amazing on the HD screen. Now seems like a good time to talk about audio quality too. In general I worry about the more left-field Android phones. Apple used to have trouble as well, but these days it's very solid. Phones from LG and Samsung always perform well too, and the Xiaomi Mi5 was a pleasant surprise. It has some utterly dubious ec profiles built in, but if you ignore those and go with the defaults it sounds ace with Spotify Premium. I also have some lossless and high-resolution tracks from Qobuz. I tested Selena Gomez's Hands to myself, don't judge me, and it sounded excellent. I also have tracks from The Who and Taylor Swift that I use for testing, and again, no complaints. The LG G5 or HTC 10 might beat the Mi5 for sound, but I doubt most people would be able to hear much difference.